But and going, oh no, Dad, that doesn't. All those frequencies I'm hearing, no,
Well,
I want to get this on my
it would
phone
be
over here. What?
completely the idea of needing a giant stereo would be as if I'd come in if I was wearing an iron lung. I mean,
Oh,
to them it's like
goodness.
to him it is like this is the most
We
ridiculous.
don't need those anymore, Dad. We
There's
we
no.
got
I mean, there is an audiophile community. It's almost always middle-aged people,
yeah,
uh,
or
but
older.
yeah, or older. So it exists, but it is so niche. Whereas before, if you remember, everybody's house had a hi-fi system. I mean, you walked into somebody, they had a stereo, and now
Yeah,
you have,
yeah, yeah. The people that were into the thing had the components, but everybody else had the big console.
yeah,
Those
that was.
components were in, by the
Yeah, they
way.
had but everybody had one. And nowadays, it's like this has become like I know so many folks who don't have stereos. They may have a little speaker that they'll use, or they simply have their phone. They don't exist, and that's music production is meant to accommodate that. It's not um, people don't own physical media anymore.
Oh,
That's
that,
nobody.
then nothing is has a plug anymore. It's out of the air.
Yeah,
It
it's
comes
not
in.
a.
Where does that? How does
So,
that work?
yell at that cloud. Um, but
Yeah, but okay. So different generations are going to see it differently in this, but the resiliency that these folks need to manage all that quick change, kind of very fast pace. Look at it. I got it. Move on. And but they're going to be more complicated tasks that they're going to be engaged with in terms of maybe their job or what happens to them in the future as things come in. So they do
well, at
need
some
some
point, I think the only job that's not going to
resilience.
be taken by AI is like hitman, right?
Yeah.
So like assassin. That's really the only. You know, that's a hands-on job. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. You kind of.
I tried to use the analogy of the guy with the shovel digging the thing, but then there's all kind of machines that do that.
Yeah, that's
So
right. But
I gave
assassin, I
up.
think, is.
Gave
Well, of
up.
course, you could say actually no. They'll build drones, which is really scary. The drone can actually. At some point, there'll be drones maybe the size of nanotechnology. You
Oh
could
yeah.
have almost the drones the size of a bullet or even smaller,
No,
and
they're going to get
and
in
it
your
would.
bloodstream with the shot, and they're going to take care
Yeah,
of
or
things.
up
All
your
right.
nose, so I could literally
Oh,
breathe it in, and then it expands at a certain part, and so
I don't know
so
what you're
maybe
talking
maybe
about right now, but
assassin
yeah,
is no longer going to be that job's taken too. But,
all jobs. We don't need jobs. Who
well,
needs these stinking jobs
but
right
that's
now?
it's the utopia of Star Trek, the idea that it came to a place where people no longer needed to work, that people choose to do certain things like explore the universe, but there's no more. You can create everything out of what do they call the
You know, there's 3D printers and
well,
everything else
in
you
Star
can make.
Trek, it's called whatever it's called. I can't remember, but they literally just make food. You press a button, food appears. Press a button, you have your gun. Press a button, you've got shoes. And so, at some point, maybe. And I know when Elon Musk was talking about the wonders of AI, he was basically saying there's a point at which we're going to have a lot more leisure time. It's easy for him to say because he's
Okay.
rich and always and he's came from mouth. He's like, okay, yeah, you could tell he's not a working class guy.
Yeah,
But
and that, by the way, that promise of the leisure time you're gonna have, you won't believe how much free time you're gonna have. Hey, that's if you
Yeah.
haven't figured that
Living
out.
under a bridge, you'll have a lot of time under that bridge. you know.
It's kind of crazy. All right, let's see if we can summarize a little bit, and I'll
Okay.
get you to give us the things that we've learned today.
What have we
So
learned?
oh boy, we need to think more like a dog. I love that one.